Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And fuck our champions! Stood up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that!
Hello all and welcome to this Game in Frame live stream. My name is Anish Patel and get set for some exciting drama here in the last day of the APSL Metropolitan Conference. We are really and truly in the thick of a relegation battle as 4 teams are looking to avoid the boot from the division. Your hosts here, SC Vistula Garfield, currently sit the most comfortably in 9th place with 20 points. While the visitors, Richmond County FC, sit just 1 point and 1 place behind them, looking to leapfrog Vistula and take an all-securing step away from relegation. Sit tight as we will join you guys again shortly when both sides are ready for kickoff. Okay, and we are just about set to start off one half of an incredibly exciting relegation battle presented to you here at Game in Frame today. As we look to be set, our host will start kickoff, SC Vistula Garfield in the white and red. Our visit is Richmond County FC in the all black today as Vistula start us off with possession. A beautiful, lovely day here in Garfield, New Jersey, as the hosts look to try getting us underway, but loose pass and the first turn of possession happens as we concede the throw in the far side for Vistula. Both sides know exactly how much a 3-point gap can mean to them between them and 11th spot. That 11th place is so dangerous, and none of the four sides want to finish in that 11th spot, as it could possibly mean an extra match to be played for survival in the league today. Now, just to set the stakes here for everyone, neither side does have to worry about a 12th place automatic relegation finish, but both sides are in danger of finishing in that 11th place spot, which is just why both sides know exactly how important those 3 points are, as a long throw goes in by Vistula, cleared well by Richmond, only for the moment though. Ball eventually goes down and gets pressed forward by Richmond for the moment, only to be sent back forward by Vistula. Dominic Urban, number 4, sends the ball down towards the Richmond goal now. The goal of Richmond's attacking, I should say. Good defending though from Vistula. Munoz can clear it. Aldo Munoz, number 1, clears the ball for a throw in to the visitors now. Throw gets taken by Urban. Tussling in the midfield, the referee sees a shove in the back, blows for the free kick. Skipper and manager Cox takes the free kick quickly. Looks to the corner, tries to find his winger. Pavushkin gets to it, unfortunately unable to do anything of danger with it, and concedes the throw. Urban once again, this time with the throw though. Half cleared by Richmond for the moment. Only as far as the Vistula defenders though. Quevedo in that instance, the number 4. Richmond's goalkeeper comes out to collect. Number 1 in goal for Richmond, Jetmir Kovacevic. Kovacevic, as he likes to be called. Ball forward by Richmond, goes to nowhere though. Only to the feet of the opposite goalkeeper, Aldo Munoz again. Vistula's number 2 looks forward, Piławasik. Fortunately, his opposite fullback, Lipinski's offside. Number 10, Sebastian Lipinski. Mind my pronunciation of some of these names, please. Pietro Giovi on the ball. Cueva. Long ball forward by Garnera. Easily collected again by Munoz. Ball goes forward, but Richmond's defenders meet the ball. Chested down by Pietro Giovi again. Giovi loses possession, but wins the foul though for his side. Oh, my apologies, I was just like, he concedes the foul for his side. Vistula wins the free kick. Vistula with a chance to get some numbers in the final third of Richmond for the first time. Ginny wins the header, and Richmond can now look to counter quickly. Quick pass. Doesn't get past Trachkeski. Dangerous outlet though, as Vistula have to chase back to make sure that ball doesn't find any dangerous Richmond running forward players. Lipsinski turns well. Cox forward for Lipsinski again. The right back chases the ball down now. Cleared by Garnera. Only to the feet of Pavushkin. Richmond throw. A bit of back and forth football there from both sides. Just as each side looks to establish a bit of dominance early on in this half. Urban's throw in only meets a Vistula head again. Garnera. Garnera back to his goalkeeper. Ginny now. Cueva with some space, decides to go back to his number 6. Some left and right passes by Richmond as they look to open up Vistula, allowing some of their more forward players to find some spaces in behind as a long ball is sought after. Guinera unable to find Turi, Demian Turi, the number 33 right winger. Long throw from Vistula. Kejon Davis in the heart of the action there. Throw in though for Richmond. Urban will take it again. Throw and taken by Urban. Davis's head meets it. Pavushkin loses possession. Cueva in some space on this left side. Takes his space, but number 33 decides to go back. Turi this time. Had found himself on this near side. Curliu now. Yovi again. Garnera. Richmond lose possession. Vistula can look forward now. Great ball forward as Urban's slide tackle doesn't reach the ball, but the goalkeeper is able to clear the danger. Turlian once again, a little deeper than he was earlier, picks the ball up. Carleo comes more central as well. As Richmond understand they might have to come out of position to pick the ball up and create something. Urban wide. Ginny now, out wide, Cueva. Gets stood up by Costa. By Paul Lee, I should say, my apologies. Yovi switches play to Urban in some space on the right. Another square ball by the Richmond centre back as Ginny can now come forward with it as he finds himself in some space. Finds himself able to take some space. Excellent scoop ball forward to Cueva. A touch in on his right foot. The Vistula defenders kept him at bay for the moment. Giuseppe Barone on the ball, number 15, switches to play. Davies concedes the corner kick. Corner kick number 1 of the match goes to Richmond. Barone will be the one to take the corner kick from the far side. Only 2 Richmond players not in the box. As the ball goes in, over the heads of everyone, the back post. Ginny gets on the end of it but couldn't direct it on target. Goal kick. Munoz will gratefully put the ball down at the goal kick marker and take it, looking for his left winger. Pavushkin now Loses possession though, once again. Loose pass though in midfield as Vistula pick it back up. Koss with a through ball down the line. Pavushkin's onside, has the ball on his right foot. Gets past one, puts the ball in on his left foot. The goalkeeper catches it. Dangerous there from Vistula for the first time all match. Kovacevic though able to catch it pretty cleanly as the ball was rifled down his throat. Jovi forward, Barone. Barone, heavy touch, loses possession, wins it back though after a loose pass from the Vistula skipper. Pietro Dio once again, Cueva. Urban with some time to stop the ball and look up. Kaliu. Ginny. Garnera. Ruggiero. Back to Ginny again. Barones come deep. Cueva. Excellent bit of possession here from Richmond. Some quick passes. Loose touch from Ruggiero though. He loses possession. Kaliu wins it though. And Richmond are back at it again. Quick passes left and right as they try to open up that Vistula midfield and defense. Good forward play there from the Richmond number 22. Barone picks it up. He gets stopped though by Quevedo for the moment. As Vistula can now look up and try attacking that Richmond defense. Cox tries to find Pavushkin onside, but unfortunately the number 7 just caught himself running a little early. His linesman blows for offside. Great ball for Richmond, just not accurate enough as the goalkeeper for Vistula, Aldo Munoz, is able to get to the end of it before it became any danger. Lepsinski forward. Garnera cannot come forward with it. Trashkeski cuts that out as one number 5 cuts out the pass of the other of his opposite number 5. And Trashkeski actually wins his side of free kick after the referee saw the foul. Free kick was taken short. Lee with the ball in. Ginny goes to clear it. Barone's first one gets to it. Sends Kaliu into some space. Excellent tackle from Cavello though. Barone tussles to win it back. Kaliu drive central. Ruggiero. Ruggiero again. Looks to spray the ball out wide in search of Cuevo. Doesn't find him. Cueva. Forward ball by Vistula. Can the number 99 get onto the end of it? The goalkeeper gets to it first. The quick feed of Jedmir Kovacevic. Let me try that one more time, everyone. Kovacevic kick. Jedmir Kovaci, as he likes to be known as I said earlier. Koss puts a ball forward. Lipinski gets on the end of it. Corner kick. This time for Vistula. Lee looks to be the one to take the corner for Vistula. It's on target. It goes over the goalkeeper. It's eventually cleared. Dangerous set piece there for the home side. Richmond somehow find a way to survive just for the moment. Goal line clearance, what it looks like for the side in black. Vistula only comes away with a throw-in on the far side, which number 14, Keyshawn Davis, will have to take. We've seen him with a long throw once already. Can he put another one into the box, into a dangerous area? Quevedo gets his head on it first, twice. A big header loops over the bar by the number 2 for Vistula. Wojciech Piwowarczyk. Korvecki takes the goal kick short. Cueva. Giove finds Garnera. Christopher Gini looks forward. Giuseppe Barone. Garnera to Urban. Torre gets fouled. As referee awards the free kick on the 45-yard mark. Curlew with a loose pass backwards, but Gini can collect it. Barone tries to turn. Richmond hold on to it. Masturyi looks forward. Cueva's ball in, gets blocked. Curlew tries to turn, uses his body well to hold on to possession. Cueva decides to go back in favor of holding on to possession for the moment. Garnera, though, with a loose pass, almost lost it. It was, though, picked up by a Richmond player and sent back to their goalkeeper to be recycled. Eugenie to Garnera. Chris Gini out wide. Ruggiero. Vistula deciding to press Urban there. Urban does well to find a teammate, but Davis is able to cut the pass out. Vistula now with some possession of their own, looking to hold on to it as Richmond have been doing all match so far. Lee with the ball. Successful pass as Gutierrez goes down, wins inside a free kick. Jonathan Gutierrez, number 8 for Vistula, hasn't had much of an impact in this match so far. Neither has many of the Vistula players. We'll see if they can use the possession they have now to build up some sort of attacking presence for their side, as Keyshawn Davis now has it on the far side. Gets past Tuya with ease. Tries to find a teammate. Referee doesn't see anything wrong with him as he goes down. Tayi then hits the deck. Referee sees something wrong with that. Blows for a free kick. Richmond evaded the danger for the moment. I want to take this break in play, everyone, to let you know that today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. And Salt is offering the Game in Frame community an exclusive discount. Just scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. As we have action here again on the far side with a Dominic Urban throw. The linesman sees some pushing and pulling from both sides of players, deciding to give the decision to Vistula. Aldo Munoz will take the free kick. from just about 11 yards, from 6 yards, I should say, away from his goal. Looking for Pavushkin. The ball only goes out of bounds for another Urban throw. Warsick and Davis both jump up to defend that one. The red and white side do concede another throw in though, as Richmond slowly make their way towards that Vistula goal that Munoz is so readily guarding. The referee sees a free kick there though, as Vistula now can take this moment to catch a breather, to reshape themselves. Try coming at Richmond for the first time in a few minutes. Munoz goes long once again. Urban gets to it first. Tayi with a long ball forward, looks to find Barone. Quevedo though, with a steaming run forward. Pavushkin, Cox, back to Quevedo. Found himself higher up the pitch and his position he started in. Gutierrez puts the ball out wide. Lipsinski lets it go out as Cueva puts the ball out for a Vistula throw-in. Excellent bit of play there for Vistula as they made their way up the pitch pretty quickly. Let's see if the number 10 can now produce a throw of enough quality to attack that goal. Quevedo with the ball. Quevedo with a ball forward. He finds his forward, but the linesman puts his flag up offsides. The ball for the first time this match has hit the back of the net. Unfortunately, it will be disallowed as the linesman did put his flag up for offsides. Promising though from the home side. Stark reminder for Richmond of the quality of Vistula and what they can do with some quick and accurate passes. Pavushkin now here. Stands up Urban. Puts the ball in. And once again, Kovaci gets on the end of it before Vistula player can. Jovi out to Cueva. Loose pass back. Shot gets taken by Koss. Excellent stop by the goalkeeper. Snap shot from the skipper. Had to be met of equal quality by Kovaci. After a loose pass from the number 22, sees Vistula in on goal just like that. Goalkeeper had to meet it if he wanted to keep his side in the match for the moment. Kejon Davis again will take the throw though on the far side. Once again, can he look to put a dangerous ball in? Piwaworski gets to the end of that one, but referee didn't like the way he did it. Blows for a free kick. Danger evaded once again for Richmond for the moment. Now it's their turn to mount some attack. Ginny out to Garnera again. Urban this time sitting deeper. Looks long. Piwaworski will have to watch it back to his goalkeeper, which he does successfully. Munoz won't pick it up until he gets closed down there by Turi. Munoz finds Lepsinski on this left side. Quevedo tries to get the ball in between the legs of Kaliu, but the number 11 does well, holds possession. Wins possession, holds it, I should say. Garnera. Urban. Turi forward, tries to find Barone. Piwaworski will have to watch that out as well, which he does. Just Happy Barone, though, breathing down his neck there as he chased that one all the way. Davis just hoofs the ball forward. Koss unable to bring Pavushkin into play as they had switched positions for the moment. Loose pass there from Ruggiero. No Vistula players though behind the number 18 though to capitalize on that loose pass and heavy touch. Giovi out wide to Carliu again. Brian Carliu seeing a lot of ball time this half as he's on the ball now. Armando Garnera looks for the long diagonal ball for Cueva. The defensive header wasn't a good one as it fell to Cueva's feet. And he was able to hold that possession for a while. Carliu, Barone. Giove again. Carliu gets past the line. Cueva, ball in. Gets past 3, eventually cleared. Semi-convincingly as Ginny puts it back in to Giove. Carliu once again. Brian Carliu now pushed to the opposite wing. Finding himself on the right side of the pitch. Decides this time to go back to Dominic Urban. Carliu twisting and turning to keep possession. Armando Garnera. Chris Gagini. Inspired by that Carliu bit of possession play there. Decides to bring the ball forward himself. Carliu there with a loose touch, loses possession from a more central position. Vistula do well to hold on there, as Richmond seem to have the bulk sum of the possession this first half. Vistula will do well to hold on to some of it, get some touches on the ball, some passing. But at the moment it seems to be all Richmond going one direction. Ginny once again. Just over 25 minutes played now with Richmond on the ball still. Gagini. Gagini's pass is loose. Out of play. Vistula throw. Sablipsinski will take the throw here about the 50-yard line. Looking for the head of Cox. The captain tries to find Lee as the home side concedes the corner, wins the corner kick. As Paul Lee walks up to take this corner, guys, I do want to let you know that you guys should stay tuned as we will have tons of other matches here at Game in Frame. At 8 p.m. tonight, just after this match, Kids Super Samba FC hosts Doxa FC, which can truly determine where these 4 sides end up come the very end of the season. That, along with some other incredible matches, can be found here at Game in Frame as the ball goes in. Goalkeeper on the ground as Cavedo has the ball in the Richmond box. Barone now looks to come away with it. Pavushkin takes him down. Referee reaches in his pocket, and the number 7 for Vistula becomes the first man in his book. Exciting action just like this can be found all throughout matches on Game in Frame, guys. So stick around and you'll see more to come. Viktor Pavushkin there, the number 7 left winger for Vistula. Took one for the team, just stopping Richmond from getting any farther ahead while his team was out of position. And his name becomes the first in the referee's book for the evening. As it stands, ladies and gentlemen, Vistula really don't have to do much as they can secure themselves safety in the division with any amount of points today. But for Richmond, on the other hand, they need 3 points as 2 players go down just before the 40-yard line. Referee blows for a free kick. Looks to be for Richmond as Vistula seem to be the ones complaining to the referee there. Dominic Urban on the floor. But But as I was saying, it's Richmond who have the onus of scoring a goal here, as 1 point won't be enough for them to secure safety in the division. 1 point could possibly see them finish in 11th, which is not a position that any of the four sides want to see themselves in come the end of the season. 3 points is all that is an option today for both sides here. And as referee just speaks, calms down the benches and explains his decision and reasoning, we find ourselves just about getting back underway as Dominic Urban sees himself up and over the ball again. Referee just calming things down. Urban decides to leave the ball for Garneras. Garneras takes it, long diagonal ball again. Lipsinski's touch over Cueva. However, he was unable to bring Lee into that attack for the moment. Lipsinski now, though. Linesman put his flag up for out of bounds. Referee didn't agree with him as the play continues. Giove looks to send Curlew forward. Curlew keeps it in bounds. He stands up Quevedo. Excellent ball forward. Richmond find themselves in that Vistula box. Loose touch. Barone, the ball at his feet, takes a shot. It gets blocked. Piławosik does enough to get himself in between the shot and the goal, stopping his goalkeeper from having to do any work for the moment and keeping the scoreline at 0-0 just for the moment. Urban of the throw-in. This time Vistula will have to do some defending. They do it well. No outlets though, as Vistula look to hold on to possession for the moment. The striker does incredibly well, holding on to possession and winning his side of the free kick, which gets taken quickly by Trzaskowski. Simon Golsowski, my apologies. The number 10 here playing right back, actually on the ball. As Quevedo looks forward. Pavushkin on the left side. His right foot puts a ball in. The striker tries to get a foot on it. And it's a whisker's length away from the post. Goal kick. That's the closest we've gotten to a goal so far this half. Coming from the side that hasn't even seen the ball that much. Just to show you how dangerous some quality passing can be. Richmond just by the skin of their teeth get away with that one. As once again they can now look to mount their attack forward, slowly building from the back. Garneras doing the opposite of what I just predicted and deciding to go long. Cox, ball forward. Excellent strength though from the Vistula striker. The shot gets blocked. Gutierrez with the ball now. Giove doing enough to watch the number 8 walk the ball out of play. However, Richmond do concede the throw. Throw goes in. Richmond do very well to defend it. Urban puts a boot up to clear and the referee points at the spot. Just like that, Vistula have a chance to put themselves in the lead after some reckless defending from Dominic Urban. The number 4 has had an incredible game so far. All the attack seems to be going towards him and he's been doing really well to meet it to his own level. However, a loose swing of the boot there almost met the head of the number 77 for Vistula. Referee saw it as dangerous play and awards Vistula the penalty kick. Christopher Kotz, number 77 for Vistula, is okay. Thankfully, it looks like no contact was made, but referee did deem it as an illegal move. Up to Vistula now to score a goal, secure themselves in the division, and he puts it high and wide. Vistula gave themselves the opportunity to take themselves farther away from the relegation battle, but shoot themselves in the foot after missing a penalty. The score remains 0-0 for the moment, and the relegation battle remains wide open. A wake-up call there for Richmond as they now understand what it means to see a lead potentially slip away, to see a draw, a single point potentially slip away. That'll be a wake-up slap for them as they'll understand they need to start changing the gears, creating some attacks of their own and some opportunities at that Vistula goal. As I don't believe Munoz has had much to do this half with all that Richmond possession. Barone's ball in. Cueva finds himself high up the pitch. Shot gets taken. Deflected a couple times, but Munoz smothers it. Cueva automatically seeing how dangerous of a position that his side has found themselves in and is trying from the left back position to build some sort of attack. Barone forward, excellent through ball. The number 22 unable to keep possession though, as Munoz once again smothers himself on top of that ball. 36 minutes played, ladies and gentlemen. The score remains 0-0 here in Garfield, New Jersey. Koss goes up to win that one. Ruggiero though uses his body well. The pass forward gets cut out by Gutierrez. Gajini will let the ball go to his goalkeeper. Ruggiero can turn with it. The number 18 decides to sit back, allowing Gini to come forward a little bit. Slight bit of reshuffling for the Richmond players, as some players have found themselves in new positions for the moment, just to see if they can find new ways to unlock this Vistula defense. This very packed Vistula defense, as Koss tries to get possession early on, high up the pitch. Giov doing well to use his muscle to keep the ball. Tayi with the ball now. Tayi goes back to Urban. Garneris will chase it down to safety. Garneris chips it across the pitch. Cueva goes central. Kaliu on the 50-yard mark. Tari once again. Urban wandering his way up that far side. Tari with a long ball searching forward. Cavedo meets it. Kaliu finds himself at the edge of the box now, tussling for the ball. Gutierrez puts a tackle in. Referee did not like it. Awards a free kick in a dangerous area. Set piece now for Richmond. Now their chance to put themselves in the lead. Not too long before halftime. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, before this free kick gets taken, SC Vistula Garfield sees themselves in 9th spot. Only 1 point above Richmond County FC. Only 2 points above Kids Super Samba AC, who is currently sat in a relegation playoff spot. Richmond need this goal. They need these 3 points if they want to put some daylight between them and the dangerous relegation spots of 11th and 12th place. It'll be 3 Richmond players lining up to take it. The left foot shot goes in. Not too dangerous for Aldo Munoz, as Damian Turi is the one to take it. Only conceding the corner kick. Richmond now have another set piece. This time a far side corner kick. Just over 5 minutes left to play, plus stoppage time in this half. As Giuseppe Barone meanders his way to the far side corner to take it. With his right foot, it'll be an outswinger. Ball goes in on the right foot, it goes over the head of everyone, and it's in the back of the net from an unlikely source. Chris Gagini, the number 6 center back, was the one to get the final touch and put the ball into the back of the net. Vistula 0, Richmond 1 with 5 minutes left to play in this half. Will that be enough to see some daylight between Richmond County FC and the relegation spots here in the APSL Metro Conference? We'll have to see after these next 45 minutes, but for the moment, Chris Gagini has put Richmond in an incredibly comfortable position. Maybe comfortable isn't the word, maybe favorable is a better word to use in this instance, as the battle is still waging on here. Kaliu looks forward. After all that possession that Richmond have had, it's paid off this half. Garsowski now. Quevedo. Simon Garsowski. Quevedo with some space. Looks for a rocket of a through ball forward, trying to cut the lines, but Richmond are able to meet it. Carleo looks forward, trying to find his striker, but the quality of the ball wasn't there. Cueva with the throw. Ruggiero. Garneras looks to take a shot of his own. Saw Munoz off his line. The number 5 saw the party that his partner centre-back was having after scoring that goal and tried to get one himself. Fortunately, that one was a little bit harder of a chance than the one before that for Chris Gagini. Not a bad attempt though there from Armando Garnera. Long ball forward again from Will Quevedo. Gutierrez loses possession as Carliu can pick it up again. Carliu loses possession as the number 99 tries to get onto the end of that forward ball by Koss. Barone finds himself in some space and turns well. Unfortunately, his pass came just an instant too late and Richmond are offside. Czarkeski now. Czarkeski looks forward, looking to find poor Lee, but Lee was just too far wide to get on the end of that through ball. Piwa 6 header wide. Sees the ball fall out of bounds for another Richmond throw as we start reaching the end game of this first half. Pietro Jove. Urban. Garnera. Garnera with a long ball forward, tries to find Barone. Davies with a clearing header. Jove to the goal scorer, Ginny. Cueva. Curlew gets rid of it quickly. Jove with stumbles, loses possession. Understands that he lost possession and potentially put his side in a dangerous position, decides to concede the free kick. No yellow card there from the referee though. Gutierrez will leave the free kick to be taken by his centre-back. William Quevedo looks forward. Shot to be taken, the goalkeeper gets it, but it finds its way in the back of the net. 1-1. just like that, the game is level as Kaz puts his side. Oh, my apologies. It was actually the two. Another center back scores a goal here. Piwa Orsic sees the score now at Vistula Garfield 1, Richmond County 1. We're back to all square with just a few moments left of this half. And we're back to how we were when the match started, ladies and gentlemen. Vistula Garfield still sit 9th. It'll be Richmond in 10th. Both sides for the moment until the 8 p.m. kickoff are still in safety. But both sides do need those 3 points right here, right now, if they want to stay in safety and not have to worry about leaving safety come 8 p.m. Davis now take the throw in again on this far side. Two center backs have scored the 2 goals here, so unlikely sources have come as Piwa Orsic looks to head it back towards other Vistula attackers. It almost looked like a clearance from the number 2 there as he looked to put a pass back. Lee and Gutierrez failed to link up in the Richmond box. Lee wins it though. Lets the ball go out of bounds. He knew that he'd win his side the corner kick there. The number 11 will take it from this near side now. Lee's hands go up as the ball goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. And the referee blows for half time. He adds no time on for stoppages. And we will end this half. This SC Vistula Garfield 1, Richmond County FC 1. After some incredibly interesting, exciting football, especially from the visitors. Both goals to have seemed to be scored by the unlikeliest of sources are center backs. We still have another interesting 45 minutes to play, ladies and gentlemen, and this could possibly decide which teams will be staying in the league for the next season and which ones we will be saying goodbye to. This, as well as the 8 p.m. kickoff, are going to be key, so we look forward to seeing everyone. Stay tuned and see you all shortly.
Punched out by Spielvogel. Burkhart fires! Oh, that was off the bottom of the bar!
Gomez, his first touch. Drop now for Munoz, first time. Munoz, what a save that is! From the right hand of P. Renzel into the crossbar and out for a corner.
Kick. Into the box. Oh, what a save! Dadone with a great one-handed save.
Bar, his first time in the sighted goal, gets past 2, takes a shot, and Nisha so well to meet the shot, tipping the ball over the bar.
On the back end. Speculative effort that's gonna fall for someone in the box. Oh, very nearly a reaction save forced from Caporales.
Blocks that cross from Puig. Sharifi now fires another save by Kezoon. That's his 3rd in the half.
Quick release for Hernandez. You know Hernandez is going to get there. Got some work to do. It's one man taking on an army, and it is Hernandez. He took on hell with a squirt gun, and he quenched the flames. Justine Nunez Hernandez, an impressive stamp on the match.
Foxy. There's a shot, and Kezoon beats it away again.
about it. They don't want to let this opportunity pass, not equalizing. Fake shot, fake. The third shot, low and a goal! A couple dummies and a low shot makes this game 1-1.
Right side is net. Can he bend it around the wall? He's gone for it! And it's tipped over the crossbar. Lovely fingertip save by Perez. Let's see if it's enough to stop them. Joe Holland. Once again, Perez called into action.
Now trot. Cross.
Oh my word! What a goal! What a team goal from New York International! Back to the captain with a lot of space. Crossed inside, using his chest. Aristotle Zazulin to the rescue! As now his defensive expertise put to the test. Diaz trying to shield the ball away from Diallo. Diallo squeezing past. Phil with the assist! Goal! South Bronx United!
The ball is back into play. Beautiful work, Winder with the nutmeg.
Move here. This is Waring again. Waring puts it into the middle. Doggart! Doggart! They can't clear it off the line! Orson Doggart puts the finishing touch.
Chango can't quite keep it. Yo, pick it up. Dangerous area. Malachi with a shot. Beautiful save from the keeper.
Now he's on. Kamara's on sides. Kamara gets around the keeper. This could be it. Could finish. It's 2. That's the final whistle. Polonia seals the deal in the last kick of the game. What an effort there by Kamara.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Okay, and we are just about set for the second half of this match. Referee blows his whistle as we are set for kickoff. SC Vistula Garfield 1, Richmond County FC 1. It'll be our host here that started off the match, but it'll be the visitors here that start off this half. Once again, just to remind everyone, Vistula's in the red and white, Richmond's in the all black. Pavushkin already on this left side trying to get in behind the Richmond defense. Didn't do it legally though as referee blows for a free kick. And Garnero will take it long. Already getting back onto the same pattern of play, it looks like, that we had to begin with. It'll be long balls from set pieces from the Richmond defenders as they try to win those headers down and bring players into the attack. We'll see what Vistula can do to oppose that pattern of play. Davis takes a throw long as we get a new angle of it from behind this time. Pavushkin uses pace. Cueva clears for a corner kick. Excitement out the gates here in the second half as it'll be Vistula with a corner kick. Long throw gets taken in. It'll fall right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Corvecci, it was the one able to gather the ball for Richmond. Ruggiello looks to send the ball forward. A deflected pass. The shot gets taken just over the bar. Another dangerous opportunity for Vistula there after a loose clearance, forcing the feet of the number 99. Unfortunately, he was unable to use his left foot to bend the ball into the top corner, beating the goalkeeper. And it'll just be a goal kick for the home side, for the away side, my apologies. Richmond's goal scorer Gagini looks to send the ball forward, only sending it out of bounds as he was looking for Giuseppe Barone. Simon Kosowski takes the throw. Looks to find Kotz, but he's unable to find him there. Another Vistula throw though. Once again, Kotz brings the ball down. A bit of tussling going on the far side as the linesman puts his flag up for a Richmond throw. Richmond free kick, I should say, my apologies. Ruggiero wills everyone forward as he decides to take this one. Carliu tried to bring it down with his touch, but he slips. And all he was able to do was watch the ball go out of play for a Vistula throw in again. Ball beams off of a Richmond player, a Vistula player, looks like, for a Richmond goal kick. Looks like some players have found themselves in a new position this half, as it looks like Ruggiero, number 18 for Richmond, is now playing left back. Cueva now on this right side as Urban's come off. Kosowski, Gutierrez, Piwaosik, Davies with the ball at his feet now instead of in his hands for the first time this half. Pavushkin tries to put a ball with his left foot, but it hits the side netting. Goal kick. Pavushkin's doing well to find himself in some space on this left side for Vistula, but he's not finding any help from his teammates. He's having to take on Cueva by himself, and on his left foot, he's not seeming to find much success. The home side will need to try flooding that Richmond half, and especially that final third with some numbers. if they want any chance of trying to get a meaningful attack at that goal at least. Another goal kick. Corvecci will take those all half, gratefully and thankfully. Garnera takes that goal kick, goes over the head of the first Vistula defender. Munoz clears. Ruggiero heads it. Gosowski now. My apologies, I believe that was Koss actually. Gutierrez looks forward, trying to find Pavushkin there. Czarkowski now battles for it, higher up the pitch than he's found himself before in the half. He's closing down Giovi, but Giovi turns well. Cueva. Back to Pietro Giove. Cueva, great ball forward to Barone. Barone in tons of space. Can drive now at that Vistula defense. Quevedo does very well to step forward in front of the number 15 and wins his side possession. Gosowski now on the right side. The number 10 looks to beam down the right. Receives the ball again, uses his right to put the ball in. Gigini does well to clear it. He watches it go out and it's a goal kick. A glimpse of danger there for the home side, but Richmond are able to escape, not too harmed. Curlew chests it down really well. Tries to lay the ball into the path of his number 22, who gets stopped by Quevedo for the moment. Goal kick, this time for Vistula. Throw in now. Ruggiero takes it long. Curlew tries to shoulder it down. Only falls to the feet of Gutierrez. Ruggiero in his new position does well to intercept. Good bit of fast passing there from Barone. Giove out wide from Barone again to Cueva. Pavushkin now comes back, does his defensive duty very well, concedes the corner kick though. Dangerous corner here to be taken by Barone on the near side, but as he does get himself in position, I'll take this quick break in play to let everyone know that this game in frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic, as I said in the first half. Salt has made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag in the air case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the game in frame community, that's you guys, an exclusive discount. Just scan the QR code to get 10% off as the header goes out and keep it fresh. Defensive header though from Vistula. Sees another corner for Richmond. And you guys did see some incredible saves of the month during halftime. So if you guys do want to vote for your save of the month nominee, please visit @GameInFrame on Instagram to make your selection under the Instagram post. Please do that, guys, by the end of tonight, as voting ends at 11:59. Barone made this long walk over to the far side to take the corner. It'll go in as an in-swinger. It'll get on the end of it, and Gigini hits the side netting. Almost a picture copy goal of the one of the first half as Chris Gigini gets on the end of that corner kick. I thought it was in for an instant, but I saw a rifle the side netting only to go out for a goal kick. Dangerous ball there from Barone into Gigini. But the score remains 1-1. Good there from Gosowski. The players tussle for it from the far side as the referee tries to get a hold of the game, telling Gosowski to get on with it, but he leaves it for his number 4, and Cavero takes it square. Now you have Vistula's goal scorer, Piwawasik, who brings the ball to Davies, who tries to use his left foot to put the ball in the box. Unfortunately, that ball was cut out by Richmond. Pietro Jove looks to find Quaver there, but there's a loose pass. Pavushkin goes to pick the ball up to take the throw on this near side. Instead, handing it off to Davis. Davis takes a few steps back as it'll be a long throw in to the box. Some movement on that throw in as the ball is eventually cleared. Davis on it again though as Barone muscles him off. Turi on the ball. Excellent defending there from Takeski as he wins Vistula the possession. Quevedo forward. Takeski on the ball again. Barone now beaming down on that Vistula goal. He gets held back. Referee books Gutierrez, the number 8, with a tactical foul as well as he held back Barone as he found himself out of possession, and he knew that it was a dangerous bit of play for Richmond and he possibly had a chance at his goalkeeper. The number 8 decides to take the smart decision and concede the yellow card and the free kick. Giuseppe Barone will be the one to take this free kick. Tries to get some power behind the ball and aim at a goal. Unfortunately, got more under than he did behind. Goal kick. Substitution to be made now. Before that goal kick gets taken, as Pavushkin gets taken off. Viktor Pavushkin, number 7 for Vistula. Did a lot of running in the first half as well as most of the second half. He'll be subbed off though, as Vistula look to fortify their midfield a bit more. Gosowski now on the right side puts the ball in. The goalkeeper comes out to clear it. The shot gets scuffed. And it was going wide anyways. The number 16, the fresh legs, the number 16 for Vistula scuffs his shot on target, and that would have been a goal for the home side. But they still have it now. Cueva though intercepts that forward pass. A chip ball across. Header in, and it's in the back of the net! Simon Gosowski with a header from the back post puts the home side 2-1 up just like that. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up. SC Vistula Garfield are not going out without a fight. From right back, it looks like 3 goals this evening, all to have been scored by defenders. Vistula knew that they didn't have to do anything this match. They pretty much just needed to play and not lose. Not only have they done that, they've also taken the lead in this match. Almost an hour played, and it's up to Richmond now to salvage something from this match. They can't even just settle with a point. They need the win as Barone Turi goes down the box. The referee puts his flag up and it's a penalty. I was trying to explain the scenario we have for you now, ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, the tide of this match could possibly turn once again. Some questionable defending from Vistula as Tai goes to try to take his shot. The number 33 for Richmond lines himself up for a shot and gets bundled over while taking it. The linesman put his flag up straight away and it's a penalty. An instant chance for the visitors Richmond to level the game once again. They need to score this if they want any sort of way of keeping themselves in this chance for survival. 1 point is not good enough, ladies and gentlemen. They need 3 points if they want to stay away from that relegation spot. Penalty secured into the back of the net. Vistula 2, Richmond 2. 60 minutes played, 30 to go. We have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, from 1-1 to 2-2. And after all that chaos, some substitutions look to be made. Both sides look to be recuperating, reorganizing themselves. A lifeline for Richmond as they know they need the 3 points. I'll keep saying it because it's not going to change. 3 points is the only answer they can afford. Vistula, though, probably feel hard done, though. Losing possession there to Kaliu. Koss goes in with a loose tackle. Kaliu keeps it. Stands up Gosowski, the goal scorer of Vistula's second. Barone looks forward. A great through ball. The 22 pokes it up. Tries to poke it past Munoz, but Munoz with an incredible save gets low. Stops it from going past him. Danger's not done though. Barone misses the ball when he tries to put it in and concedes a free kick there as Davis goes down. Breathing time now for Vistula. Just like that, the tide turns. Vistula had the momentum, Richmond had the momentum. That's football, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen. Aldo Munoz takes the goal kick. Gutierrez on this left side now. Hits the deck. Tai pleading his case. The referee didn't like what he saw. Gives the free kick to the home side. Vistula put the free kick in. It gets cleared well by Richmond, convincingly by Richmond for the moment. Koss is headed there, wasn't a good one though. Ruggiero boots it away. Barone fights for it, keeps it. Tries to put in Toyi, who gets it past the goalkeeper. Linesman puts his flag up offsides. It looks like both sides finally understand what these 3 points mean to their side. Both sides want to steal these 3 points away in the dying moments. But we still have about 20 plus minutes left before that. Aldo Munoz takes his time as he makes his way to the 10-yard line to take this free kick. Some pushing and shoving behind the referee. Not to be seen by the man in green though, as Kaliu brings it down very well and turns. An unfortunate back pass there from the number 22. Sees possession lost by Richmond. Karts picks it back up. As the number 77 seems to have come a lot deeper now to pick the ball up and build up play from his midfield. Trakowski looks forward. Unfortunately, his pass was intercepted. As Giove can now look to find some teammates near him. with some square passes. Tari looks forward. Cueva makes his way up. Cueva tussles with Piwa Orsic. The number 2 concedes the throw in. Throw gets taken. Tali gets turned inside out. Eventually, Vistula are able to clear it. Once again, Vistula clears as the 2 Richmond centre backs let the ball go full back to their goalkeeper, but Garnera decides to pick it up instead. Garnera with the space and time to look up and find Gijini, the goal scorer of the first goal this match. Jove with a quick pass back before he ended up being caught in possession as Garnera looks forward. Davis and Tayi tussle for it. Tayi gets his head on it, but falls to the hands of Munoz. Great ball forward there from the number 5, or the number 6, I should say, in the back line of Richmond. Munoz's pass is so loose, it falls to the chest of Kaliu. The number 11 puts it back on his left foot, sprays the ball out wide. Referee blows for a free kick conceded by Cavedo on the 20-yard line. Referee just having a word with the players involved, making sure tensions are settled. Substitutions to be made by both sides as Ruggiero comes off for Richmond, as well as Giove. Number 18 off and number 19 off for Richmond. As well as Tayi looks to be coming off. On comes Lutrim Saiti. As well as Jedi Bardic, number 31 for Richmond, as that ball falls into the hands of Munoz. Garnera heads the ball back to his goalkeeper, who can pick it up calmly. Barone does well to keep possession. Cueva, Gutierrez with a crunching tackle. It's clean though. Burdic gets his first touch as he was almost able to get through those Vistula defenders. But the fresh legs of the number 31 as he tries tussling with Cavedo. Some argy-bargy there between the two players as tensions are just heating up. Bardic believes that Cavedo threw an elbow in at him while they were tussling. Referee just speaking with his linesman, wanted to make sure nothing unseeming happened. Just waiting for game ball to be given back to the players so we can restart this. Nothing more than just a firm speaking to between the players by the referee. Nothing else seen in it. But Jedi Bardic, number 31, won the free kick. Will be the one to take it as well. With his right foot, puts the ball in. And it's flashed past the post. Goal kick. Once again, the number 22 for Richmond, unable to find the back of the net. Another chance goes by the side in black. Aldo Munoz, once again strolling his way to the goal line to take a goal kick. the less urgent of the two goalkeepers. Munoz doesn't have to take up any rush at all. He could take his time. Munoz, though, decides to play it long. And once again, it's Curly who gets to it first. Bardic and Quevedo now tussling on the far side instead of this near side. A shove in the back by Bardic. Referee did not like that one. Reaches in his pocket and books the fresh number 31. Wise decision by the referee, understanding that tensions were getting high. He doesn't want to lose control of the game, just booking the number 31, understanding that he needs to grab control of this game by two hands, stop any other disputes from getting out of control. Aldo Munoz being told to hurry up and take this free kick. Munoz takes it long. Saiti got his head on it first. Simon Gorsowski leaves the throw in to be taken by his number 16 this time, the man who assisted his goal. A tussle in the final third for Vistula Garfield between Gagini and Koss. Nothing comes of it though. Referee only deems that a goal kick. Just under 20 minutes left to play, ladies and gentlemen, as the score remains SC Vistula Garfield 2, Richmond County 2. Onus falls on Richmond County to create something, to come up with something, because a draw is not enough for the side to secure safety for them. Good tussle in the midfield. The referee blows for a free kick. Vistula's way. Richmond's way, my apologies. Carliu tosses with Gutierrez. He comes away the better. An excellent spin to get away from his defender. Out wide, Cueva on his left foot, puts a good ball in on his left foot. The header goes in wide once again. Cueva with an excellent ball on his left foot. Saiti goes to win the header, but he misses it. Vistula away. Excellent interception there by Gagini. He needed to be there, as there was a Vistula player right behind him who was going to get on the end of that if he didn't get a touch. Loose touch there. Carliu now in some space on this left side. Pirawosik stands him up. A great ball. Giuseppe Barone, left-footed shot, stopped incredibly well. Aldo Munoz, the busier of the two keepers, I'd say, the last 10 minutes, coming up with an incredibly important save to keep his side in the match. Giuseppe Barone doing everything he can to keep that attack alive and to get a shot off that goal. The fresh legs of Bulgeti Bardic will be the one to take this corner kick. I'm sure he doesn't want to concede any free kicks tussling in the box, so he takes it. Great right-footed ball, and it's cleared over the line. Goal! Referee, the linesman, gives the goal. The header in the back of the net by another centre back. This time it's Armando Garnera, number 5, who heads the ball at the goal, and unfortunately Vistula unable to get a touch on it before the entire ball went over the line. And ladies and gentlemen, Richmond have scored their third goal of the match. What an incredible match, ladies and gentlemen. Just over 15 minutes left to play, and both of Richmond's centre backs have scored incredibly important goals for their side. Richmond came into this match knowing they needed 3 points. They had one job and one job only, and that was to secure a win. And at the moment, they are almost done with that job. 15 minutes left to play now. Does not mean the job is done as Quevedo looks to put the ball forward again long. But Richmond are in prime position at the moment for security and safety in the league. Still 15 minutes left to play. A lot can happen in those 15 minutes, as we've learned here, ladies and gentlemen. Davis goes to clear that with a swinging left foot. Barone picks it up. Garnera, scorer of the most recent goal, sprays the ball out wide. Unfortunately, Curlew unable to keep that one in. Number 12 for Vistula sliding in with a crunching tackle on the Richmond defenders, conceding, or winning, I should say, the corner kick. Corner goes in. Garnera clears it, but he goes down. Eventually the ball goes away from the goal by Cueva. Garnera still down in the box. Referee stops the play now as the number 5 looks to be in some bit of pain there. We're coming together in the box while that corner was being defended. Number 5 goes down. Referee just giving him some time to make sure he's all right. And ladies and gentlemen, I do want to take this break to let you know that you should stick around because we have some incredibly exciting matches coming in the future. In the very, very near future at 8 p.m. Just after this match, we will have kicking off Kids Super Samba FC hosting Doxa FC, I should say. I'm sorry. That's 11th place Kids Super Samba versus 12th place Doxa. The other half of this relegation battle. At the moment, if that match is any percentage as exciting as this one, then you are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. So please stick around for that and many other exciting matches. As Vistula once again tried to come down at this Richmond goal. Eventually the ball was cleared though. Gutierrez leaves the ball to be taken, for the throw to be taken. Throw gets taken into the box. Gutierrez's shot gets blocked by Cueva. Once again, Gutierrez fights for it. I believe it is Piuao's shot there that gets blocked. Barone chases the ball down, but Quevedo uses his strength to hold on to possession. Long ball forward, Gutierrez wins it. Trzakeski leaves it for Davis, who's now playing on the right side, it looks like, of the defense. Davis with a searching ball forward. Referee blows for a free kick as Koss goes down while he was tussling with the Richmond defender. The ball did fall to another Vistula player, but the referee had blown the whistle before the shot was taken, leading to a free kick now here for Vistula in an incredibly dangerous position. In the first half, Richmond had a free kick from almost the exact same spot. Let's see if Vistula can make some more of this opportunity than Richmond were able to in the first half. 79 minutes played here, as it looks to be the number 16 for Vistula who will take the free kick. Referee blows his whistle. The line is lined up. Free kick goes in. It hits the bar! An instant, almost snapshot from Vistula there. Free kick smashing against the crossbar, going out of play for a goal kick. Vistula were inches away from equalizing, just 10 minutes out from full time. Agonizingly close from the number 16. Just to show how quick of an instant the tide can turn of a match. That's how quickly Vistula were almost back in it. Unfortunately for the home side, off the bar and out isn't as good as into the back of the net. Quevedo brings the ball down, as well as brings the ball forward. Czerkeski out wide to Davis, who's now back on this left side. Great ball forward by Vistula to Gutierrez on this left side. Gutierrez stands up, Cueva gets past him. Cueva puts Gutierrez on his backside as well as wins the goal kick. Garnera will take his time with this goal kick. He's in no rush. The number 5, though, rifles it down the midfield. Quevedo gets on the end of it once again. He tries to squeeze past 2 Richmond players, but he loses possession. As James Haddad uses his strength to win the ball there. Number 27 for Richmond. Davis looks forward. Cross out wide to Gutierrez. Vistula find themselves in that Richmond box once again. Cross out wide. Grosowski tries to put a ball in, but it gets blocked. Corner kick. 8 minutes left. Vistula with everyone in the box except 2. Ball goes in. Gutierrez brings the ball down. It's at his feet in the box. Quevedo takes a shot and it's blocked. Czerkeski goes back to Davis. Davis looks up on his right foot, puts the ball in. It's cleared by Haddad. Bardic goes down, looks for a free kick, doesn't get it. Ball goes in for Vistula. Puwowski unable to get it on target. Corner kick. Excellent defending there from Richmond and great bit of pressure there from Vistula. Corner kick to be taken on this near side now. The keeper able to get a fist on it, only to the feet of Kars now. Czerkeski in. The keeper wasn't able to get onto the end of it. The shot gets taken, but the referee blows for a free kick. The referee saw a foul on Kavecci there, blowing for the Richmond free kick in their box. Garnera will take it. No wasting time for the number 5 now as he looks forward. Only 1 Richmond player up there though. Piwa looks forward. Haddad on the ball. Saiti. Saiti goes down. Referee waves play on. Carliu out wide. Ball into the box. Davis defends very well, heading it back to his goalkeeper. Munoz puts the ball to his feet so he can pass it faster. Gosowski forward. Carliu unable to get on the end of that forward ball. Vistula with another throw. Gosowski unable to keep that one in. Throw in. 5 minutes left. Plus any stoppage time the referee feels is appropriate. Great clearance there from Tuyi. Cards with the ball at his feet in the Richmond box. 2 players around him. He gets past both, keeps possession. He goes down. It's a penalty! Just like that, Koss wriggles his way through a couple Richmond defenders and goes down. Referee blows for a free kick, for a penalty in the box. He books Demian Tuyi and he gives Vistula the penalty. What an incredible bit of play there from the number 77. Using his strength and his skill to keep possession and win his side the pen. It is now up to the number 16 in the dying minutes. 4 minutes left to play to equalize the game. Incredibly anxious, especially the Richmond players here. Penalty, slotted, bottom left corner like it was nothing. SC Vistula Garfield 3, Richmond County 3. An incredible, exciting match here, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not over. Still around 5 minutes left to play. At the moment, both sides share the points. 1 point for each could be enough to see them stay secured in the division, but it also couldn't. Richmond know that more than Vistula, though, and they know that they need the 3 points. 1 isn't enough for them. Richmond. Kajini. Bardich. They know what it means. They know they need these 3 points. Bardich's shot! It's in the back of the net! Jenny Bardich at number 31! He came on in the second half. He grabbed the ball almost 30 yards out and he slams it into the back of the net. You almost saw it happening before it even left his foot. What a goal! Richmond County 4. 2 minutes left to play. What a finish by the number 31. The hero for the club. 3 points means security in the division. He knew that more than anyone else. Vistula will felt so hard done, having come back so many times. Just to concede an extremely wonderful goal like that. You cannot be upset if that's the goal you lose to, ladies and gentlemen. But they will not accept defeat yet. The game isn't over. Free kick. Referee blows as Gajini takes out his man. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm commentating as if that was the last bit of action. The game isn't over yet. just under a minute till 90, and then whatever the referee decides to add on, Vistula now have a free kick and a possibility of putting the ball into the box and an attempt at the Richmond goal. I don't know what will happen, ladies and gentlemen, if Vistula can get a goal right now. But Richmond know that they cannot concede in the dying minutes of this match. This is what the men in black have been playing up for. They need to hold strong as a team. For Vistula, they are safe for the moment. A loss here does put them in danger, but they began the day in 9th. Ball goes in. It goes up and it's pushed over the bar by the Richmond goalkeeper. And at least for another minute, they keep the lead. Kovaci, the hero for the moment. But Biljedi Bardic, number 31, what a finish. Substitution to be made now before this corner kick gets taken, as the referee allows for the substitution to be made. Ball goes into the box, but the referee will stop the play before the ball was officially set into motion, so it will be taken again. Vistula to retake. Cleared off the edge of the line by Richmond. It was a great looking corner. It looked like it might have beaten the goalkeeper at the near post, but a Richmond player on the line was able to clear it. Davies with the ball in. Piwa Osik illegally wins the header. Referee blows for a free kick. Just a few minutes left to play, ladies and gentlemen. Richmond County FC could find themselves with 22 points, ladies and gentlemen, putting them in 7th, jumping from 10th to 7th with this win tonight, if they can hold out the lead. Haddad here looks to try bringing the ball down, but Czerkeski will bring it back to his goalkeeper. Garnera clears. All the way to Munoz. Munoz puts it down and takes his space. Excellent ball forward. He tries to find two players. Piwa Osik, though, his touch lets him down. Davis collects as Bardic is offside. It's now or never, though, for Vistula. I believe there was a booking during the celebration of that Bardic goal, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I can't give confirmation on who was booked, but I do remember there being a yellow card flashed. Either way, it's last few moments of the match as the ball goes in. Long ball. Shot gets taken. It's in the back of the net! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen! With possibly the last kick of the game, Vistula Garfield may have just stolen 2 points and possibly a position in this division next season for Richmond County. After an incredibly beautiful goal scored by the number 31 Bardic just moments ago, which almost secured the side in black safety in this division, Vistula have come to poop on the party. I kept saying the match wasn't over yet, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a clear example of why you cannot call a match before the final whistle. Richmond County FC must be heartbroken. They knew they needed the 3 points, and they were moments away from achieving the 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the referee is going to keep play going on. I thought he blew the whistle already, but it's still going. as the sun begins to set here in Garfield, New Jersey. That will be the end of the match. An incredible game of football, ladies and gentlemen. SC Vistula Garfield 4, Richmond County FC 4. This was not the result either side was looking for. Richmond County needed the 3 points because a point today pretty much guarantees the side finish in 11th. That means they might have to possibly play another match for survival in this league. However, Vistula did not lose, which means they have pretty much secured themselves in the division. Congratulations to them. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anish Patel. I hope you guys enjoyed what I thought was an incredibly exciting 90 minutes of football. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I want everyone to stay tuned because at 8 p.m. we have another incredibly exciting and important match in this division as Kids Super Samba FC hosts Doxa FC to finalize who will be the ones to go down from this division. So please, everyone, stick around for those matches as well as these other exciting ones as well. I've been Anish Patel and have a good night.